So yesterday we were working on setting up one of the tents for our spring baby event. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just an event we throw on in the springtime that's a petting zoo. It really centers around baby goats, baby sheep, ducklings, chicks, and it just gives an opportunity for kids to get a different experience than a normal petting zoo. Not only are the animals available to the children to pet through cages, but they can actually also sit down in straw bales on picnic table benches and actually get to hold the baby goats and sheep, which is a really cool thing. So I'm just out here checking one of the tents we set up yesterday. It's not our tent, it's owned by the petting zoo people that come out and bring the animals out for us. But one of our employees told my dad that there's a rip in the tent, so I'm just checking it out to make sure that we let the owner of the tent know so she is able to take the steps she needs to take. So that right there, I believe, is the rip that our employee was talking about. So I'm going to take a couple pictures of that with my phone and send it over to my dad, who will then send it over to the lady who actually owns the tent. So this tent took about almost the entire day to set up yesterday. We got here with our employees at 8 o'clock, uncovered some garlic, which we're going to take a look at later. And then we came out here and started spray painting some orange lines along the side of the tent just to guide where we're going to put all our poles. And then we started setting this guy up probably right around 11 o'clock, and I believe we got done right around 5. So it was almost an entire day's work. And yeah, it was quite the job, but definitely worth it. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. So this guy right here is actually 2 100-foot caterpillar tunnels, which I'm gonna do a whole video on us setting those up, but I'm really excited about that. It's gonna give us the ability to grow cucumbers and tomatoes all on a trellis, and it's just gonna be a really cool. I think I'm gonna do an entire series on that, but I'm really excited for that. It's sitting up here now. We should be putting these up eventually. We're not in a huge rush right now. Our tomatoes and stuff all get sent to us as plants, and they're not supposed to be coming in for a little while here, so we're not in a rush to set that up. We will eventually though, and I'm gonna document all of that because I think it's gonna be a really cool thing. So I'm driving through the farm right now to take a look at some oats that my dad and I planted a few days ago. We do a lot of oats and rye kind of as a cover crop type deal, but mostly to keep down the sand. So right after we plant sweet corn or really anything, we would try to get some rye down or some oats down, and that kind of acts as just a buffer for the wind. Otherwise, we're on such sandy soil that it creates a sand blasting effect, and that really hurts the sweet corn, especially when it's really small, and it hurts our pumpkins as well. So here's an example of that. So as you can see there, I'm not gonna get out of the truck because it's a little rainy, but as you can see there, you can see the rows. That is rye from last year, so that's overwintered, and this looks beautiful. That's what we're really looking for. That should grow nice and tall. And what we would do is we would either disc through it, or we would just go through, kill all this, and plant straight into that. And that creates almost like a mat type deal that holds all the sand down, helps to hold the moisture, and it just does it. It's worked really well for us so far. So this is the oat field right now. It's about 20 acres. Covers up to, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's already some rye planted over there, and it's up to that green line there and runs all the way mid-length to that field. And it's right around 20 acres. But let's take a peek here. I was just walking through and trying to find, let's see if I can find a good row. It's got some oats in it, and hopefully we're gonna be able to see something here. Okay, and you can see we do have, it has germinated. We have a little speck on one side, if I can get it. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see that, but she has germinated. It has plenty of moisture, and it's been perfect for this stuff. It was the soil was really nice and warm when we planted it, and right after that, it just kept raining. I'm really happy to see that in our oats. I'm actually really excited to see how that comes up then, because we are hitting 70s here in just a couple days, and I bet you in 2 to 3 days we're gonna see some stuff poking through the soil. So that's gonna be really cool. It's not really, it's important for us, but it's not one of those things that's super important that everything comes up perfect, but it's really nice when everything works out the way it should. So I'm on my way here to the other side of the farm, and we're gonna go check out the garlic that we uncovered yesterday. So this is our garlic field here, As you can see, we got some mounds of straw in between the rows of garlic. And what that is during the winter, we cover them with straw. So we plant in the fall, then we cover them with straw, and that helps. The Minnesota winters are really, really hard, and we don't want them to the ground to freeze and kill the garlic off. So we throw this straw on top, and that just helps to insulate the ground and make sure our garlic's gonna come up the next year. And as you can see, the spacing on these guys is actually really, really nice. And we have a total of, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows that go all the way down to the other side of the field. So it's just down that hill there. So we're gonna have a lot of garlic to pick. And they're a fairly low maintenance crop for us. They're not super hard to plant. I mean, it's obviously easier just to hop in a tractor and go plant some sweet corn, field corn, soybeans, but in all the stuff we do, they're not the most hard, as well as the fact that there's not a ton of, we don't have to do a ton of weeding on them because there is straw. So that's nice as well. So all we have really with that is to remove the scapes at the beginning of June, and then we harvest at the end of June. So overall, not a super, super hard crop to grow. And this here is our strawberry field. So here you see all our irrigation lines. We run drip tape down the entire field, and we have a pump down in that ditch over there. But these are all our strawberries. Not really too much to go over there. I will definitely do a video on them once they actually start growing, but the straw has been keeping the temperature in the soil down, temperature in the plants down, so they really haven't started growing yet, but I'll definitely do some updates on these as soon as we see some improvement. So I think that's pretty much all I got for today, guys. I'll just show you this tractor really quick. So I just wanted to show you guys this tractor really fast. It's a 4255 John Deere. It's missing some side panels off the front. You guys just haven't seen it yet. This is what we plow with when I talk about us doing snow plowing. So it's got a pivot, left, right, up, down. Really basic setup. It's a retired DOT plow. We put some reinforcements on the side, as well as I put this panel on here just to kind of make it a box plow. So when we angle it to that side, it can push a little bit more snow a longer distance. It just works really well for us, and I figured to just kind of show it to you guys because I think it's a pretty sweet tractor, and I don't think it's been on the channel yet. And that's pretty much all I got for today. I just wanted to give a really quick update and let you guys know that stuff's actually growing, and we're excited. We're gonna be able to bring some more stuff to the channel. Planting season's coming around. That's gonna be super cool. We're gonna put some more videos about our planter and all that stuff. All I got left for today is this sprayer that's behind me. Has a no start issue. Gonna fix that up really quick. We're doing some renovation of the cab, new seat, as well as just solving some hydraulic leak issues, and that's all I got left for, and I didn't really think that was too interesting, so that's all I got for you guys. Thank you very much.